Greetings and welcome to me and Icharo. How are you and how are you doing? Well, that's a breath of cool air for masculine. Your transformation period is almost over. So, who has gone through it? And what was your experience? I'm ready to listen to that. Well, yesterday was 29th, so it was a tough time for many of you, even for me. It was like a question period for survival. What you will do to get over it. Like, you need to face your fear, you need to face your talent, or you need to face yourself, like who you are, what do you want from your life. Like many times a couple could ask that what is happening in our life, where is relationship heading. So this was the question going on, and as we have seen the energy impacting all over the world, like in the world politics and also in India through demonetization and so many other things were happening. This was another crazy thing happened on the 28th and 29th day. Fortunately, masculine has to give a test. So even if your age is 20, 35, 25, 30, 35, or even 40, or even 90, you must have given a test. If not, then sooner you need to give the test, because this test is like identifying yourself, who you are. And you could also now try to connect with lots of things. Like you could watch some healing videos, you could connect with Vipassana, or you could connect with some yoga sessions, or you could connect with some homeopathy sessions, or you would even try to meet a counselor, some online counseling services, or you could try to release your thoughts somewhere. Even for some, smoking is a kind of, releasing thing, or drinking, whatever. Because releasing energy is not a simple task. Okay, it takes years. Like you might have seen that someone just holds the pen in heart for 20 years for something which he blames for himself. My sibling showed me really wonderful lines um, from I just forgot the name, but I will just if I remember, I will just post it on the comments. That's like, um, when you say sorry, then this has to do with something different. It's like, your subconscious mind does the mistake, but your conscious mind doesn't do mistake. Your subconscious mind does mistake because it doesn't know right and wrong, but your conscious mind knows what is right and wrong. But exactly what happens when the mistake is done, your conscious mind is saying, I'm sorry. So now the question is, who is saying sorry? The one who should say sorry, is not knowing anything right or wrong. So actually it's not, again, you're feeling guilty, and because of that guilt you're saying sorry, but your conscious mind is saying that, which should not say that. So even if you want to say sorry, how can you say that? That means you're holding on to fear for a longer time, which you should not invest your time into. Right? That's an intellectual thought. Art of Living, yes, I remember this. Really wonderful quote. Similar transformation is happening. You need to release. What is meant by transformation? Transformation means simply release your fears, release your pathetic values. Say, if you have been in relationship and lots of anger things were going on, or you could have been angry on your spouse, you need to let go of all this stuff, because every couple in the world has a little tendency of everything, like little bit fight, little bit argument, little bit drama. I mean, this happens exactly. And in your personal life, masculine, you could have seen like your friends could have ditched you, your friends could have just said goodbye to you, or even become dishonest with you, could have left your side, whatever, and you could have been alone. Now just remember who is by your side. Maybe for once or twice you could have thought about your lover, and you could have even messaged or called that person. Why? This is the reason that you must understand that you have care and love for that feminine, but you are simply ignoring that. Remember, your healing will only be done when you connect with your feminine, without which your other part is incomplete, just like a part of the puzzle. You feel like that's it, I'm it, but no, even if you are the piece of puzzle who is displayed and the other part of the puzzle is fallen down or is somewhere missing, but without that piece, you are incomplete. That is the best thing which you need to understand, and that is what been taught by the energy surge, energy transformation. So when you will have your transformation complete, you would feel like you are becoming honest with you. You're releasing your fears. If you have been holding on to something like any past image or any issue you have been holding on from so many years, finally you will be ready to settle it down. It's really, I must say, it is not that simple. To clear a pain of worth 5 years, just imagine. For 5 years you have been holding that pain and now you're releasing it. But surely it is going to happen because this is the perfect time for it. Okay. Now, more than that, what you need to understand is that life is giving you a bright opportunity to become a true person to yourself. So I'm not saying that you're directly going to your twin flame if you're not married that will you marry me or like please forgive me, I'm sorry. No. But in your heart, you would say that please forgive me for whatever I have done. I'm really having sorry feeling in my heart. And you know that. You feel that. Just that you need to admit it. And once you admit it, then you will clear your aura. What happens that you just hold on to your feelings for a longer time, which you do not need to hold on to. And because of that, you get extra pressure. Okay. And one more thing I would like to tell to the feminine, if you're listening to it, that please try to give him space because this transformation, which is just on the verge or just yet to complete, give him either full space or be with him every second because he's gonna need you for your support. Greetings once again. So I was continuing this our little discussion. So when masculine is going through transformation, he's going to need your help or he need to be alone because transformation is which happens with or without consent. Just like a child who has to go to school. Now, even if you're parents and you love your child a lot, till though you will have to let him or her by his or her own, right? Isn't it? I mean, your child cries, says, no, no, I don't want to go there, but still, you'll have to take the step. Later in the evening, you appear there and you take the child home. This is apparent an awesome and amazing thing because then you learns the first step of surviving skills. This leads your child to know about the future. Same thing happens here. When masculine is going through transformation, he has to go through lots of changes. Like many fears he has been holding on to, like money fears or relationship fears, or about his past life, about his holding issue. He has to deal them. Like one of the masculine could be holding on the issue of funding his own business or gathering money or surviving the job, or say he is doing a job and suddenly he feels like he's getting lots of pressure. He has to leave the job, but he can't because he has a family. Now how to survive? Because he can't tolerate the pressure. When he's going through pressure, he smokes, he drinks, he comes home. You get angry or you say that what is this? He doesn't know how to explain that. He needs to throw the habit, but again he gets frustrated. That frustration goes direct onto his wife, the child, and then he feels bad. How to survive? He has to leave the job, but then how and why? There comes a transformation period when he has to fight with these things. So either fight and he will give these things rest, or he will become the brighter and he will become stubborn and he will become more powerful than those things. Like, some people do have attitude. This attitude is so powerful that it doesn't require their names or their um, power. It's just like the attitude will do everything. They want to reserve a seat, they want to talk, they will talk so nice that the front person can't deny them or won't say no. So this amazing transformation is going to happen in masculine, even if he wants it or not. So that's another thing. So feminine, just know that even if you're thinking about your masculine or not, he needs a period of rest, because he's going to transform. Now this transformation is huge. And after that, it will be like different masculine. Totally different. If you don't understand what I'm trying to tell, then just imagine that the first time when you and your masculine were closer, become intimate. How does it feel? What did you see in your masculine? You were like, he was different and he was just like amazing. He was like a new beginning in his life. The same thing is going to happen again. He's going to find a new way out in his life because he was holding on to lots of things and he has to release them. You could have said that, why are you thinking about your friends? Or what about your past? What about me? Why don't you pay attention to me? What about us? What about our life? What about our savings? So it's like us, me, his past, everything was there. He has to choose between all these things, right? It's like there's a DJ who is playing songs and you give him 100 songs wish. You want each song to be played every second. How does it happen? He's mad, insane. He has to choose one thing over it, and now he's finally choosing it, and he has to finally go through transformation when he's able to deal all those things. It might take days, it might take weeks or months, depend on the power of your masculine. Depends on the thing that how much power he's going to devote it. Like, some people are ready to understand the divine thing. Some people are really scared. They don't like it, or they just say that, no, I'm just accepting my life as it is. To go to your office, earn some money, and come back to your home is not mean a life until and unless you are very much in your life. Because life is that when you live every second. You don't mean to be a cool guy or a cool girl or a nerd or like, a person with power or lots of money. No. You just need to be yourself. That's it. You just need to be you. When you got birth on this planet, then you were you. And when you remember this truth all the time, then you will be the most luckiest one. Because everyone expects you to be you. Yes, there are times when people say that if I was like rich person or was like famous person. No, you shouldn't be. People love you. Just like you are here listening to me because what I am telling you, the way I am. If I just try to become something different, okay, now I'm changing my tone, you wouldn't like it because then it wouldn't be me. The same thing is going to happen with your masculine. He would try to communicate with you. All of a sudden he would even apologize or say something, but that will only happen if he understands what is happening. So that's the first message for masculine. Now someone requested that to make a video for transition or how the healing is not done or is going in a bizarre way to the masculine. See, it's a very small example here. uh, Suppose your child needs to be needs to go to the doctor. Okay, he needs to be hospitalized or whatever, or he should be given an injection. Now you're there, you're his mother, you're there and you have to go there. And the doctor said that please stay outside, and you're saying that no, why should I mean, I will be there. And doctor saying that no, 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 please, but you're not understanding. And what happens that the more you try to run towards your child, you try to hold him, what happens that your child starts to scream. I mean, with other children, they are like, becoming calm, but your child is screaming, so that no, 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 and you know that it shouldn't happen. You're trying to make him calm, whatever, but this is not working. Finally, you have to leave him there with the doctors. Now, without any scream or whatever, they just manage it by giving him lollipop or anything and give him injection, and that's it. He's okay to be taken to home, right? So here is happening when your healing is happening, and when you're thinking about your masculine, then he's actually in transformation period, meaning he is connecting with energy stuff. Now, when you are healing, that means you are connecting with the energies and you are allowing them to release negativity from your side, but you are not doing it. What do? You connect with your masculine in your thoughts, in your dreams. Subconsciously, all your power connects to him and he becomes viable. It's like there's a driver who is driving the car and suddenly a car tire gets punctured, or someone just gives a push from behind. What will happen to the car? Just imagine. The same thing is happening with him. He becomes viable, afraid of dealing with his past, dealing with his current trend or his loads, and suddenly he gets your message or your call. What is happening? He gets what? He doesn't understand how to handle this. If he's ready and okay to answer you, then no problem, but if he's not ready, then it will become like, a tough fight for him, a tough call, like what to say and how to say. Sometimes, this could lead to disastrous thing, like, okay, I will finish it forever. Why? Because he feels like, why is he getting trouble? You are actually trying to send him the healing, but this healing sometimes works in a negative way and works in other way, like say, even if you're sending him healing, okay, and he healing, but then transformation doesn't happen. It's like say, there is an electric area, okay, now both of you are wire person, or you're in charge. Now what happens that you're feminine, he is masculine. Now your duty is to go there. Now he's the one who is uh, given the authority to clear all the stuff, but you just don't want him to spend his time there, or maybe he doesn't like to be go there and he said you once or twice that he doesn't like to be there. So what do you do? Even if you don't have authority or you don't have that much knowledge or that much power to do that, even if it's a risk for you, you go there and you try to clear that electrical circuit. It gets clear for certain period of time, but then again it gets broken. So what do? Instead of him to work on himself or work on his behalf, what do? You just go there and you try to solve it. Now what happens is become very crazy. Finally, it becomes so hectic. Then the all electric schedule will get destroyed, and then he needs to be there for 4 months. Then see who will be blamed for what. That is what happening for masculine. So just try to give him space, and you will find that wonderful things are happening. Just like now, something about feminine, if you are going through transformation of your changes, then just understand that the healing is very much important for you. Healing is a thing, just like the phoenix is rising, and now the phoenix needs to fly. Well, I was just recording, and suddenly my sibling came and told me to look at the number 777 at my channel. It was like subscriber number 777, and I was also guessing at it for 2 to 4 days. It was a number appearing there and subscriber entering, and again lessening up. So I was just thinking, what is that? What is happening? I wasn't going to tell you about it, but then I'm just revealing a bit of it. Yesterday was a day full of divine challenge for me. I mean, it was a situation yesterday when I had to fight against opposite to positive energies, and this number really proved beneficial for me because I literally sense the presence of angels. And really, so many things happened yesterday. And just right before I upload the video that I'm going to take the break, it's really true when angels are with you. You could sense it. I mean, I hadn't done any kind of angelic course, but I connect with angels easily. I know that. How did it sound? Because earlier in my life, when I was driving and I was in my own world, suddenly I heard a scream of an angel. When I looked before, it was the bus, and I put on the brakes. It was amazing experience for me. Just like yesterday when I went for a spiritual journey and I found a person, like it was like angel in disguise. That person really gave us blessings. I could even right now I could see the face. I mean, I could imagine the face of that person. How powerful it was, and it really blessed us and really removed lots of things out of our life. And so I'm really thankful to the angels. I mean, thank you is not a word suitable for them. It's just that they are always with us. We just need to trust them. We need to connect to them. And angels, I love you always. Thank you for being with me, and I'll always be with you. So, well, another thing I would like to tell you for feminine, that please beware of from whom you're going to get healing. I personally observe that if you want to get healing done from someone, then beware who the person is, because you would think that okay, that person has lots of fame, lots of name, but then is that person going to help you in real? That's a mystical thing, because I personally observed that, and I found like you could feel like getting deceptive option, like you're just trying to reach out to that person, and you could feel like whatever I have done is not good for me. Nothing healing is happening for me. So what you need to do is to heal yourself through a very genuine source. Okay, like there are many online Reiki sessions available for you of 3 minutes to 10 minutes. You just have to watch the video of the hand gestures, postures, and you could literally feel that somewhat is cleansing. So you could start from that, and you could meet a very genuine source and connect to that person. That could really help you. Another thing I could think, like feminine, you're going to rethink about life in real, like what is mean by life for you. What do you expect from a life? I mean, you could feel like I should pay attention to myself. Who am I? If you had stopped wearing short dresses, if you had stopped wearing colorful dresses, you would think like, why not to pay attention to it? Why not to wear again the dresses? Why not to become beautiful again? Why not to smile? Why not to go to a restaurant? Even you could feel like, why not to go on dates? I mean, this is a common urge. You're not expecting something sexual, but it's like you want to connect with your own aura, who you are. You need to explore yourself. Okay? And this is a beautiful thing for you. I have called a bit. So that thing is really going to help you. So I'm really thankful to this 777 number. Just watched the video online. I'm literally, we have to go through lots of cleansing process, and we need to connect with lots of things, and divine is one world, and really I'm proud that angels are around you. I mean, you could even feel like, suppose you are being encountered by angelic source, angelic energy, or is trying to help you in real life, and you could question yourself that what is happening in my life? Am I ready for angelic help? And why are they offering me? I mean, maybe it could happen that you could have seen a child who is in need, or a family who is in need of support, and maybe in your office or in your surrounding, you could have seen that people are in need, and still angels supporting you. You could feel like, why I'm being helped, and why they are not being helped. It is totally wrong. This is the wrong thinking, because when you do think about those children, and when you even you give them a blessing, then this is working on their behalf. Whatever energy you are holding on to, this energy goes directly in their karma, and this helps them to come out of their depraved state. So even if a person is said by destiny that he's going to get trouble in life for the coming 4 days, this will be even mitigated to 2 days only. This is happening because of you. And now when you have sent the energy, what energy you have in your life? Nothing. There comes angels. Now still you could feel like, now why don't angel help them? Because they don't believe in angel. Those people feel like no angel in the world. They just feel like there's a practical world and people live in practical life. No. Even if we go to hospital, we pray. We don't say that we just hand over everything to doctor. No, we know that results can be like ups and downs. So this thing goes on, and you need to believe on angels and likewise. So feminine, during your healing therapies, healing session, you could understand lots of things like what is this, what is that, why is this happening, and should I allow it, should I just remove it, or what should I do. It's just that you need to understand your life the way it has been for you. There are so many things in the world which we are meant to do and that we have to do. Now when I was talking about your healing session, I mean, I just remember that my sibling showed me the video of Selena Gomez presenting, giving a presentation on the stage for AMA Awards. I mean, look at that presentation. What I was telling you, exactly this was happening in her life. That is a healing session. She was healing from whatever she was holding on to. What she said, thank you, she said, for the blessings and support she got. So that means she was relying on moral support. That means she was going through healing. Because healing can only happen if you have blessings around you. That's why she's asked that, I don't know what I've done for you that you are so with me. That's the same thing. Every feminine is special and you're going through a healing period. You could even question what is happening in your life. You just need to detach yourself from the past, okay? If you just continue attaching yourself from the past, then you're losing the opportunity. I would suggest you do not think about the future. Because the thing which I learned from my life just yesterday was something different. Focus on single about the future. Do not think about the past. Just be yourself. I mean, literally, my parents have done really very hard work when they were um, in school, and my father has one habit that as soon as he returned from school, he used to, whenever he has salary in his hand, he would uh, upload the money into a credit company without even getting tea or without even getting fresh. We were just there, and both my parents were waiting there outside the credit company. My father could go there in rush and upload the money. Now what happened that the money he uploaded was almost huge, like 8 to 9 lakhs. Okay, so it was like, if I'm going to count it in terms, then 800,000 rupees. You just count it in the US, whatever you get. They were absolutely packed over there, and he has really got very angry and very, very sad because of that. Still, we are yet to recover that. But when you just think about it, that what this happened in my life, or my father has a habit of recalling his memories. He used to be a farmer, and now something happened in his life, and his father became dishonest and just sold the farm without his consent. Earlier told that this belongs to you, and then seized those without his permission, and then behave like who you are. It was like my father. It was very hurtful for my father, and he still remembered those moments in his life. So there are so many moments. Even if he's masculine, he has to face this. And what about your feminine? Because feminine is very close to the moments, and any moment can even make you get the tear out of your eyes, like your spouse, your lover, or the person who loves you, or you love, that is your sibling or your parents, whatever. gets angry on you and you suddenly start to cry or tear drops out of your eyes. Now, it's a very small moment, but for you, that moment means a lot. Then why do you forget that this is your moment to become smiley? If you ever consider and if you're ever concerned about your masculine, do not worry. Let the angels enter in your life. Okay? There should be shine in your life. And every part of the world there is angel. Do you know those people who have hearts in their childhood, they become the amazing people, do not have any kind of fear or they are not afraid of anything. They just face the world as it is. This is the best gift given by angel to them. So I would just suggest you to keep focus on yourself and lose whatever you have in your life that is opposite to positive and focus on yourself, be healthy, stay healthy, and have a wonderful and healthy life. Thank you, take care, and lots of blessings.